Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Sridhar Iyer, and in this video I'm going to show you how we can create beautiful looking e-commerce websites from scratch. These full-fledged websites will be able to accept orders, process the orders, provide multiple options for payments and even cash on delivery. I will show you how you can create each and every element of this website step by step. So without wasting much time, let me show you the complete demo of this website, and then you can decide whether you should be watching this video or not. So this is the hero section, the very first section. You look over here, you can customize it in any particular way you wish. We are going to use Divi theme, the latest Divi theme 4.7.7 for making this particular website. These are the various sections. You can add your various categories over here. It can be either 3 or 4 or 6 or whatever number of categories you wish. You can add those over here. The next section would be a simple icon section where you can add multiple icons and show you what are the various features present in your website. The next section would be the best seller sections, that is the top rated products which you actually sell on your website. If you see the next section would be the featured products. The featured products are those products which actually attract a lot of users to your website. So this is also a very cool section over here, followed by the newsletter section where you ask your visitors to subscribe to your newsletter so that they can get access to the various offers, discount coupons, etc., which you can share periodically over some time. And following it is the footer. The footer is kept simple. You can add your logo over here, the contact information, and the various links of your website, followed by the final element, which is again the newsletter. And the last thing over here is the copyright section. You can add your own details over here, the developer details, your website details over here, etc., etc. So let me quickly go to one of the sections over here. For example, this particular section. As you can see, this section is very neat and clean. You have a gallery over here. The following breadcrumb is also present. You will be having an idea about where you are actually present in the website. The navigation is shown over here. You can quickly switch between various images from the gallery. This website is basically inspired from the various top e-commerce websites of today's time. For example, Amazon, Alibaba, Flipkart, Myntra, etc. So it has been inspired from them, and this particular website is created. This is a description section, the information section, additional information, the reviews. If anyone has entered any review, those things will be shown over here. The comments can be shown over here, etc., etc., and followed by the footer. If you change the size and if you change the color, the images obviously change, and the prices also keep on changing. So I'm going to show you how you can create a simple product as well as a variable product. This is a variable product because you have different options over here. Size can be different for a shoe. Similarly, color can be different for a shoe. Whereas over here, I have also added a plain product, or you can say a simple product. It is not having any variations. It can have variations in terms of size, but to keep it simple, I have listed this as a simple product. You get to see the various gallery sections. Again, the rest of the things remain the same. Similarly, if we go to the shop is nothing but it consists of all the products which you sell in your website. Similarly, we are having some bags over here, t-shirts and shoes. At this point of time, we are having 3 products. You can add n number of products as per your wish. So this is the small demo of the website we are going to create. So if you think this particular video is for you, stay till the end and learn how to create such amazing looking websites. Stay tuned. So let's start creating our website. The very first thing which we are going to discuss over here is what are the various themes and plugins that we are going to make use of. Are they paid? Are they free? Let us discuss about them. The very first thing which we are going to need is a theme which is called as Divi theme. Divi is basically one of the most popular WordPress themes and page builders which are currently being used right now. Let me show you what exactly this Divi theme is all about and how is it different from the existing page builders. This is entirely built using the Divi theme and the Divi page builder, which is actually a visual page builder. Let me show you what exactly I'm talking about. You can see this particular section over here, and I can resize the particular section. I can even drag it, drop it. I can resize the height, the width of that particular section. I can type anything over here. It's like you're working with an MS Word template. It's such simple. It's that simple because what you see over here can be saved like this. You simply need to go to the bottom, click save, and everything will be saved. So it is that simple. So even a person who is having not a single bit of knowledge about what exactly WordPress is or what exactly website creation is, without any technical knowledge, even they can create a website in few hours. So this is the beauty I found about this particular theme and page builder Divi. So I'm going to focus on the use of this Divi page builder. If you're having any other page builders, for example Elementor, you can go with it. But this particular tutorial will be based on Divi page builder and Divi theme. So this is how the page builder looks like. Let me show you from where you can find this particular theme, from where you can download the theme. You can visit this particular website elegantthemes.com, or you can simply visit the description box and find out my affiliate link over there. This will basically help me create these sort of videos in the future by earning something out of the videos. So this is not going to hurt you, but this will definitely help me. So you after visiting the page, you simply need to visit this pricing section, and you will find these particular packages over there. There are two packages. On the left hand side we are having the yearly package, and on the right hand side we are having the lifetime access package. What happens is the yearly package is providing you a complete year full of product updates and premium support for $89. On the other hand, the lifetime access package provides you lifetime access of all these products along with lifetime premium support for $249 one time fee. That is the main difference. Yearly access you need to keep on renewing every year, whereas lifetime access is a one-time fee of $249. This is what I found really better as compared to the existing other existing page builders and themes. So if you are a freelancer who has to deal with a number of clients, then you should go with this particular plan. On the other hand, if you have just started into the world of web programming, web designing, website building, and you don't have much clients with you, or you're creating the websites for limited number of clients, then you can go with the yearly access plan. What happens is you can use it on hundreds of website, and you will get the support for a complete full year. So these are the packages. Whichever interests you, you can go with it, and once you download it, you will have the Divi theme as well as page builder, right? So this is the very first theme which we are going to use. The second plugin which we are going to use is Woocommerce, with the help of which we can easily carry out all the electronic transactions on our web page with the help of integrating various payment gateways instantly. So basically these are the themes and plugins which we are going to use in building our website. Apart from these, we may encounter 2-3 plugins more. I will discuss about them whenever we feel the need to discuss about them. Okay, so let's get started with the next topic or the next section, that is hosting. So what exactly is hosting? You can think of it like this. You are having a computer system which is having a very high-end configuration. It might be having 16 GB, 32 GB of RAM, or 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes of hard disk. That is self-sufficient to run a physical hosting for maximum 50 to 100 people. But just think of it like this. You want to share your website to the entire world, then this particular computer system will not work according to your needs. Then you need some sort of a high performance computer system. So in that case, what happens is hosting service providers come into picture. They are like physical computers only, but they host your entire website on their physical servers, and you pay them for renting out their services. This is what is hosting in a simple nutshell. So what exactly happens is you pay a yearly or monthly fees to any hosting provider. They will host your content on their servers, and they will make your content available to the entire world. So this is what hosting is all about. Now the hosting which I use is provided by Hostinger. Why I use Hostinger? Because of the very few reasons why I use Hostinger. Okay, let me tell you. First of all, the amount of features that Hostinger provides in its various plans is remarkable. Just have a look. I am currently using this middle tier package. If you are a beginner in the world of web designing, then you can stick with the very first plan over here, that is 59 rupees per month plus taxes. So it is basically providing you one website, 10 GB of SSD storage, up to 10,000 monthly visits, one email account, that is a free one, and a free SSL, very important. You don't get a free domain over here. You have to pay some 300, 400 rupees extra depending upon the domain name, and 100 GB of bandwidth, and a managed WordPress. You can install your own WordPress over here and you will get two databases. So if you are just a beginner and you want to learn what exactly hosting is all about, what is WordPress web designing, then you can go with this particular introductory plan. Or if you are someone like me who may encounter multiple websites at a single point of time, then you must go with either this premium web hosting or this business web hosting. Right now, I don't require the business web hosting, but the beauty of the plans over here is you can anytime upgrade your plan. So right now I am running this premium web hosting, and if required, I can switch back to the business web hosting also. So what exactly is this premium web hosting all about? It is one of the most value for money sort of package which I found over here. It gives you the ability to host 100 websites or 100 domains. They are actually a huge number of websites that you can create using this particular package. This package is around 119 rupees per month plus the taxes. Okay, it provides you 100 websites, 20 GB of SSD storage, 25,000 monthly visits. You also get free emails. You also get free SSL, free domain, unlimited bandwidth, managed WordPress, WordPress acceleration, etc., etc., etc. Along with that, you also get the options of Cloudflare protected name servers. Cloudflare basically protects you against denial of service, or we can call it distributed denial of service attacks. So basically, these two packages are the premium packages of Hostinger, and they are available for a much cheap rate as compared to other hosting providers. So it's entirely up to you. If you're having any other hosting service provider of your choice, you can stick with it. There is no compulsion, but this is what I am going to use for my videos, and I'm going to use for my projects. So this is just an introduction of what exactly hosting is all about. So let's see what exactly this hosting provider will give you. So this is my dashboard, and this is my website, that is learnityourway.com. This is the exact same thing that you're going to see after you purchase this particular package. So you have to go inside your hosting. You will see some services such as databases, then SSL certificates. All these packages, all these things can be inserted. All these things can be activated from the dashboard itself. So very first thing is you must have a database for hosting any WordPress service, because WordPress requires a database. All the data that is stored on the WordPress installation will be stored inside the database, be it text, be it any image, any audio, video, everything will be stored inside the MySQL database. So the very first thing that you should do before starting the project, before starting your actual work, is to set up databases. So what you need to do is open your hosting, log into it, and then go to your databases. Databases you can find over here. Click on MySQL databases, and you need to set up a database for your website. So as we are going to create a website based on e-commerce, we will give it a very common name, that is e-commerce only. Keep the username also e-commerce and the password of your choice. Click create, and once you click create, you will be having a database setup with the username as e-commerce and the password of your choice. You can just scroll down, and here you can see this is your newly created database. Next thing you need to do is you need to see whether you are going to install this on a domain or a subdomain of your choice. For example, I already have a domain, that is learnityourway.com, and installing WordPress on a domain is very simple. How? Let me show you. You first of all need to go to your hosting, then you need to select your hosting, and there will be an option such as WordPress over here. As you can see, the very first option, dashboard. Click on that, and you have to scroll below. Scroll down. You will see an option of install. Then once you click on install, it will basically ask you for username and password. You have to enter the same username that is you're going to use in your database, and the password that you had set while creating your database. You have to enter that. You have to give a name to your website and press next, 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 and hence your WordPress installation will be done in 2 or 3 minutes. That's it. It's that simple. The tricky part comes when you need to install your WordPress on a subdomain. So how to do that? If you want to install your WordPress on subdomain, the process is like this. You need to do that with the help of a file transfer protocol, that is FTP protocol or FTP server. For that, you need to scroll down and you will have to go inside this file manager. And once you are inside this file manager, you will have to navigate to the folder that is your subdomain folder. In my case, I already have a subdomain that is e-commerce. But if you wish to create a subdomain of your choice, then what you need to do, you simply need to go in this particular tab, that is subdomains tab, click on that, and then you need to create a subdomain of your choice. As I have already mentioned that Hostinger provides up to 100 subdomains, so you can easily create subdomains of your choice. Let me search my subdomain. I guess I already have one subdomain, e-commerce. Yes, I already have it. So I don't need to create that. What I need to do is, in my file transfer, that is file manager, I simply need to find out my subdomain. That is inside Learn It Your Way. I'll have to search for my subdomain, that is e-commerce. Here it is. So you need to go inside that. There would be two files by default. You need to first of all delete those files. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to install WordPress manually on this subdomain. So what we need to do is, we simply need to go to Google, type WordPress download, the very first link you see over here, go visit that link and download the latest version of WordPress, that is WordPress 5.6. It is, I guess, 15.6 MBs, 15.8 MB to be precise. Let it download, and once it is downloaded, again go back to your FTP, that is a file manager, and click on this option, that is upload files. Once you are inside this upload files, you simply need to upload this particular zip file, that is a WordPress file you have downloaded just now. Or you can even click on this select files and then select that particular file. It's that simple. Click upload. Once it is done, what you need to do is, you need to extract the contents of this zip folder. So a zip file. So first of all, click this and you will see an option of extract. So extract all the files inside the same folder. Click extract and let all the files be extracted inside this folder, that is WordPress 5.6. And once the files are extracted, you simply need to go inside this folder. You will see one more folder called WordPress. Now what happens is, we don't want these many folders in our hosting. So for that, what we can do is, we can simply select all the files which are present inside this WordPress folder and move all those files directly under this subdomain, that is e-commerce. So what you can do is, you can simply change the path, go inside e-commerce, select this leftmost button, click this and select and click on move. So once you have moved all these files, you simply navigate to the root folder, that is e-commerce is now your root folder, and you will see that the previous folder is now empty. So you now need to delete this file, delete this folder, because it's of no use to us. So simply select that and press delete. And these are the files that we want right now. So if you navigate to this particular file, to this particular URL, that is ecommerce.learnityourway.com, now it should pop up the WordPress installation wizard. If you see this, then you are on the right track, because now we have copied the WordPress setup on the root folder, and from there we are actually going to install WordPress on our website. So if you see this, you are on the right track. Press on continue. Then it will ask you for the database name and the database username and password. So for that, what you can do is, you already have set up your database. So simply navigate into your database over here. So click on let's go. Now the database name is required. So kindly copy the database name from here, paste it over here. Same way, copy the database username and paste it over here. The password you know because you only have set it, okay, and keep the rest of the things as it is. Press submit. This should be the message prompt, that is all right. So run the installation. Now it will ask you for the site title. This is what is exactly shown to you directly if you are installing WordPress on a domain directly. But we are using a subdomain. That is why all these internal in-between steps, intermediate steps need to be performed, right? So give a name to your site, for example, e-commerce website. You can obviously change these things later on. This is my username and this is my password. Give an email address and install WordPress. Once it is done, it will ask you to log in once. And on successful authentication, you will see this dashboard, or you should see this dashboard. This marks the successful installation of WordPress on your domain or subdomain. After this, we are going to learn how to actually start building our website one element at a time from scratch. So stay tuned. So let's start with designing this website. The very first thing that you should do is, before even starting off with actually designing the website, is setting up your SSL. As you can see on this particular section, you can see that your website is not secure. Now, why is this happening? This is only because the SSL is not installed on this particular website yet. You have to do it manually. You need to go to your hosting provider. If you're having a single domain, then you can straight away install the SSL directly on your domain. But now you are having a subdomain. In my case, I'm having a subdomain. So what you can do is simply go to your hosting provider and scroll down to somewhere such as this SSL. And then what you need to do is you simply need to search for your domain. In my case, I am having these many subdomains, so I simply need to go to this subdomain, that is ecommerce.learnityourway.com, and at the bottom you will see something like install. Just click on install and all your SSL certificates will be installed automatically. Now in a case where you are not having your SSL certificates for the subdomain, you can simply go to the help section and contact the customer care. Over there, simply say that I require SSL certificates, so many SSL certificates for my subdomains, and they will immediately assign you the SSL certificates. Then you can assign that particular certificate with the corresponding subdomain you wish. It's that simple. Once you're done with it, I already have my SSL certificate installed on this subdomain, so I simply need to go back to my dashboard. Still it is not secure, so what you need to do is, by default WordPress sticks with the insecure mode, that is HTTP, but we need to change it to HTTPS so that all the communication happens through the default SSL gateway now. So simply change the HTTP to HTTPS, and one more change over here, change the timing. We are GMT plus 5.5 hours, so kindly do that change. Keep everything else same and save the changes. Once you save the changes, you will be logged out of your dashboard. Again, log in, and now you should see something like this. That is, it is secured. Now, whenever you visit this website, that is ecommerce.learnityourway.com, let me show it using my incognito window. As you can see, refresh it. Let me paste this website, and now you will see that you are pointed to the secured version, that is HTTPS version. Connection is secure. So this was the preliminary thing that I wanted to show you before actually working with your website. So this is done. So let's now start installing the Divi theme that we had downloaded previously. I have the Divi theme ready with me. What you need to do is you simply need to go to this appearance section, then go to themes. As Divi is a theme, we need to install the theme. So go to add new, upload theme, and then upload the theme wherever it is downloaded. Drag it and paste it over here. Click on install now. So once the theme is installed, simply go to activate and activate the theme. It's that simple. Now what we can do is we can get rid of these by default themes which are given along with the WordPress installation. You can delete them safely. We need only a single theme in our website so as to keep it as less bulky as possible. So you can delete all the remaining themes. Okay, so this is our custom theme. Now if you go to a dashboard, obviously this is not going to look the same as we want it to look like. This is how it looks initially, but don't worry, we are going to design it from scratch. So this is how your dashboard looks like. Okay, so the next thing is you need to install the plugin WooCommerce. Go to plugins, click on add new and search for WooCommerce. Very first plugin over here, this is what we need to install, WooCommerce by Automatic. So install that, activate that, and then I will show you how to create your products step by step. And this is the dashboard of WooCommerce. You simply need to type in your details, for example, where you stay. Okay. Then it will ask you what exactly you wish to sell on this particular website. So as this is an e-commerce website, it will have a multitude of products. So I can select fashion apparels, I can select health and beauty, electronics, computers, anything of that sort. So whatever you wish, you can select it over here. This is just for the survey purpose, and then click OK. Next, and then physical products, obviously you would be shipping physical products also, as well as you can sell some virtual downloadable products, and select them, click continue. How many products you plan to display? Again, this is only for some survey purpose. You can say somewhere around 11 to 100 initially, and then currently selling elsewhere, no. So they will give you some options. You can keep them disabled for the time being and press continue. It will ask you to choose a theme. I already have a theme, so continue with my active theme. I don't want Jetpack to be installed right now, so I will keep it no thanks. And then my WooCommerce dashboard will be up in front of me. The next thing I wish to do is, as we are dealing with an e-commerce website, we need the taxation slabs. For example, if you buy certain product, you would be taxed for that particular product. If you are a registered company, you will apply some taxes for that product, and the taxes will go to the government. In our case, in India, we are having the GST, so we'll be having some tax slabs. Some, for example, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. These are the various slabs under GST. It keeps on changing, so I will just keep something for reference. You can change it accordingly, right? So for the time being, let us create some tax rates, and then I will also show you how we can set up the shipping rates, etc., etc. So first of all, click on this particular section, set up tax. Okay. Then click on configure. Then click on tax options. Here you will see a slab called as additional tax classes. Just go there and add GST over there and save the changes. Once you add GST over there on the top, you can see GST rates. Okay, click there, and now you can insert your GST tax rates over here. I am writing IN for India. Then keep everything else same. Just go to rate and add the percentage of tax you wish. Give it some name, for example GST 5, and then insert row. In the same fashion, repeat it for the other three slabs. You can have a tax rate of 10% over here. Give it a name as GST 10, insert it, and finally proceed with GST 12. So these are just for references, and it will actually depend upon the tax rate being used in your country. So it can keep on changing, and then save the changes. Once you're done with this, these are basically the GST tax rates. Okay, so we have set up the tax rates. Let's now move on towards the shipping rates. So for adding the shipping rates, again you need to go to this shipping tab over here. So what you need to do is you need to click on add shipping zone and give it a name. For example, these are the products which I'm going to ship inside India only. Zone name is India, and you have to do the same over here, India as well. Okay, so now add shipping methods. There are two methods over here, in fact three methods, that is flat rate, free shipping, and local pickup. So click flat rate and add shipping method. Similarly, go back to the shipping zones once again and add one more shipping zone. For example, select UK over here, and you can say United Kingdom. Okay, go to add shipping methods, add a flat rate, add shipping cost, and then go back. So now we have set up the shipping zones. So now, as you know, that e-commerce websites sell a multitude of products, light products, heavyweight products. So we need to create some shipping classes. For example, the shipping cost cannot be same for a pen and a fridge. Both of them will be having different costs. So we need to create certain classes. Over here, click on shipping classes and let's create a shipping class. For example, you can say standard products, or let's keep it, for example, you can say heavy products. These will be the products which are heavy, for example, refrigerators, ACs, etc. Okay, and save the shipping classes. Now what you can do is you need to again go back to the shipping zones, click on India and edit. Over here, in flat rate, again go to edit. Over here you can see that there are two particular slabs over here. First is the flat rate and the next one is the rate according to the various classes you have created. So what you need to do is you first of all need to delete this fixed rate and come back over here to heavy products and no shipping class cost. This is the one where you are having standard products which are light in weight, and over here these are the products which are heavy. So just hover your mouse above this particular question mark over here. Now what happens is you can set some price for heavy products as well as light products based upon the quantity they purchase. For example, if you wish to set the shipping cost of standard products to rupees 50, you simply need to do it like this: 50 star square brackets QTY. This is basically a short code that you are going to use where QTY is the quantity. So if I am purchasing one product, it will be 50 rupees for the shipping. Similarly, if I purchase 100 products, it will be 50 into 100, 5,000 rupees. So the same thing goes over here. You can copy this and paste it over here. Just change the per product cost, 250 rupees for heavy products, and save the changes. You need to do the same thing for the other zones. For example, UK, in our case, obviously the prices will be higher. You can set the same thing over here, but don't forget to change the values. I can say that per product it would be 2000 rupees for standard products, and I can say that it would be 5000 rupees for heavy weight products. And that's it. We have now set up our shipping classes as well. Now you need to set up the payments, that is the payment gateways. So what you can do is, if you are living somewhere in the US, you can set up this particular PayPal option. If you are living somewhere in the European regions, then you can set up this Stripe. Stripe is accepted worldwide. PayPal is also accepted worldwide. It actually depends upon your comfort zone with which particular payment gateway you're comfortable with. So in India, we generally have payment gateways such as Razorpay. We have CC Avenue, etc., etc. So we can set up those also in our payment gateway. Let me first of all show you how you can set up Stripe payment gateway. Then I will show you how we can set up Razorpay, etc. What you need to do is you need to first of all log into Stripe. Then go to a dashboard. And you will see some options such as this: get your live API keys. For testing purpose, you can get your test API keys. Simply copy these keys, go into your WooCommerce settings, go to payments, select Stripe over here. I'm copying the test API keys and pasting it over here. Same way, reveal the test secret key and again paste it over here. Just make sure that whenever you're testing your website, use it with the test API keys. Once it is successful, then only you can then only you should switch to the live API keys. Okay, so enable this test mode and then save the changes. Now your Stripe payment is done. We have added all the settings. Now let me show you how we can add Razorpay payment gateways, which also supports UPI payments. So how we can do so? Simply go to plugins, go to add new, and type Razorpay Woocommerce, something like that. Yeah, this is the plugin we need. Install it. Razorpay for WooCommerce by Team Razorpay. This is what we actually need. Install it, activate it, and then go back to the same page, that is WooCommerce, settings, and then payments. Now click on Razorpay. Here also you need to provide the same, the key ID and the key secret. Okay, so let me go to the Razorpay module now. Again you need to create a free account on Razorpay. So just log in into your Razorpay dashboard. Razorpay or Stripe may charge certain commission from you for each successful transaction. So kindly look into the terms and conditions, and then you can opt whichever option you wish. Now you can simply go to settings and go to API keys. From here you can create your test API keys. I already have my Razorpay keys over here. These are the test API keys. I'm in the test mode, so I'm simply testing my APIs whether they are running properly or not. Copy those test APIs and go back to your dashboard, and you will see some. Yeah, these are the values. Just paste it over there. Same way, paste the key secret, that is the API secret key. Copy it and paste it over here, right? And then click on Save Changes. All the settings have been saved. Now we are done with the payment options. You can add UPI over here also, because Razorpay also provides you the option to pay through UPI, right? This is done. So again, save the changes, and now we are done with setting up the WooCommerce. We have set up the tax rates. We have also set up the shipping rates. Now the only thing left to be set up is the product. That is, what kind of products are we going to sell on our shop. So simply go to the products tab over here, or what you can do is you can click this home button over here and click on add my products, add manually. So there are basically two type of products that we are going to sell in our e-commerce website. That is a simple product and a variable product. So as you can see over here, in this particular demo website, we are having three type of products, that is a duffel bag, a t-shirt, and shoes. So out of this, you can say that the shoes could be a variable product where they are available in various sizes as well as in various colors. Same I can say with the duffel bag. But if you click on this round neck t-shirt, you will see that I'm having only one variety of t-shirt on my website. So I can say that this particular product could be a simple product, whereas the shoes could be a variable product. So what you can do is you simply need to type the name of that product. For example, t-shirt. Okay, obviously t-shirts can also be variable, but in our case, just for demonstration purpose, I'm showing that this particular piece of t-shirt is a simple product. Now you need to add some description about it. So what you can do is you can simply go to this website lipsum.com and you can copy any random piece of text. It is basically a text generator. So copy some text from there and paste it over here. Now if you wish, you can add some photos also. So go to add media. As I'm already having these images on my website, I will share these images with you. What you can do is you can simply go to my blog post, that is sridhariyer.learnityourway.com/ecommerce. What I do is I generally create blogs for each and every website I create, each and every video I create. I will also leave the link of this particular blog post in my description section. You can go there and you will find the links for downloading the free images, also the hosting provider I use, and also the theme that you can download from the official Divi website. Okay, so kindly download these free images and come back to this particular media section. You can add all those images here. How? You simply need to go to this media tab, open it, and you need to drop all those images over here. That's it. Now as I'm creating a product for a t-shirt. So what I will do is I will simply go to add media and add any of the t-shirt images from here. For example, this one, and insert into product, right? So now I want this to be a simple product. What I can do is I will not change it. I will keep it simple. Okay. Now I can set any price. For example, the regular price of the t-shirt could be 500 rupees and the sale price could be 300 rupees. It is taxable. I can change the tax class from here. The tax class which we are going to use is GST. Okay. I need to go to shipping. First thing is you need to add weight of this product. This product could be 50 gram, 100 grams in weight. Depending upon that, you simply need to type in the weight over here and select a shipping class. This shipping class doesn't belong to heavy products, so keep it by default, that is no shipping class. Now we need some image for this product. That will be the featured image. So again, go back to this, set product image. You can keep this as the featured image and you can add 2-3 more images as the gallery images. So I will select this and add them to the gallery. So when I open this particular product page, those images will be seen beneath it. Now everything else is done. What you can do is simply you need to add one category to the product over here. You can say the category to be t-shirts and simply add new category. Once you do this, you will see that this t-shirts is automatically now selected. Once this is done, simply click on publish. This is the link of your product now. Go to this link and you will see the shop page. That is the product page. So this is how your t-shirt page will look like. This is belonging to the t-shirts category. This is your featured image. You can zoom into it. When you scroll your mouse over here, when you hover your mouse over here, you will see a zoomed image. Similarly, you can rally between the various gallery images present over here. This is the description section. If any additional information you wish, you can add it over here. In our case, the additional information is the weight. And if anyone reviews your product, that will be shown over here. This is the by default page, by default product page. But if you see in our dummy website, this is how it looks. It is totally different from what we are having over here. So we are going to do some designing and customization to these pages once we set up our variable products. After that, we will start designing our products page, shop page, and finally the home page. So we are done with the simple product. Now let's go back and create our variable product. Once you are inside the products page, you can create a variable product. For example, this particular product, I had started working on this. So you can have shoes which are of variable sizes and colors. So this particular product is shoes. You can first of all add a category, that is men's shoes, and then add it. Next up, the very same thing, you need to add some description, copy it, go over here, paste it. All these initial text remains the same. Now over here, when you select this variable product, the things change. It is taxable. It is under GST. Now go to attributes column. Once you go to attributes, you will see this over there. You need to add a custom product attribute. Now the product could be something like this. The name of this is basically the attribute you're giving. For example, it could be color. Color could be an attribute, and you can have, for example, 2 or 3 colors. How you need to write it? Simply write the color red, for example, then this vertical bar, and then add the next color. Now for the sake of this demo, I'm just sticking with these two variations, and tick this used for variation column. Similarly, you can add one more attribute. The attribute could be the size. Again, repeat the same thing. Now you can have sizes such as 9, 10 and 11. Again, click use for variations and save attributes. So now we are having 2 attributes, color and size. So we now need to set up the variations. That is, this red color can be available in 9, 10 or 11 sizes. Same goes with the black color. So in total there would be 6 variations, I guess. So go to variations and click on create variations from all attributes, set go. Okay, so it will create all the variations. Yeah, I was correct. 6 variations added, 2 colors and 3 sizes. So now what you need to do is you need to separately add images for all these variations, and you need to add the respective prices of these variations also. So simply go to this red section. You need to add the images. I have images for the red color shoes. Add them. You need to add some unit, what you can say, some unique stock keeping unit for each and every product. So for example, I will give it a SKU as shoe 101. So this will be the unique ID for this particular red 9 number shoe. Okay, so you can set a price. For example, you can set this to be for 650 rupees, and a sale price could be around 550, 100 rupees less, and then nothing else need to be done. You simply need to save the changes. Again, repeat the same process for 9 number shoes. Obviously the image is going to remain the same. Keep it the same. Now you need to change the number to 102. I will keep it as 750, and the sale price could be 650, somewhere around that, and save it. So you need to do the same thing with all the other products. I will simply pause this video and come back when everything is done. So we are done setting up all the images over here. As you can see, all the black as well as red images are set up over here. Now you simply need to go to this section, that is this shipping section, and you can set up a weight. For example, the average weight could be 200 grams. You can set it around this, and the shipping class could be no shipping. These are light products, and similarly publish the particular product. And again, you can go to this product page and see how it looks. One thing I actually forgot to add the images over here. So set the product image. For example, this could be my product image, or this could be my product image. And then go to the product gallery images, add any 3-4 images of your choice, and then update it. Refresh this page, and this is how it will look. As you can see, the range is between 450 to 650. You can choose any color. Red color, 10 number size, it is 650 because we are having sale right now, so it will show you the sale prices. Similarly, if I change the size, the price will change. If I choose a black color shoe, the image will automatically change, and if I change the size, the prices will also change. So it is just a simple product page. We have not yet done the styling. We will do it at some later point in this video, but this is how we set up our simple products as well as variable products. The next thing which we are going to do is we are going to start designing the single product page, and then we will design the shop page, followed by the creation of the home page. So let's now start creating our single product page and make it look as closer to this as possible. So for that, what happens is, for that, there is a very beautiful option in Divi called as theme layer builder or theme builder. What you need to do is, Divi has this option of creating multiple layouts which you can use in as many pages as possible. So for that, you need to go to Divi and go to theme builder, click on this option, add new template, and search for a product which is called as all products. Okay, search for something, all products, yeah, and click create template, and then click on this add custom body and click on build custom body, and then click on build from scratch. Now we need a header for each and every product page. So click a single row. This is your header. Okay, now we need to add the star ratings, for example the ratings which people usually see on top of the products. So for that, search for something called as Woo rating. Yeah, here it is, and add it. Okay, next up we need something which is called as the title, that is the Woo title. Okay, so again click on this green button over here and search for something such as, okay, now click on this black button, yeah, black plus sign, and look for something such as Woo title. We are basically making use of all the WooCommerce plugins. So this is how it looks. Next, we'll we will design it later on. We are simply adding all these products, and we will we will design these later on. We are simply adding and placing it in our template right now. Okay, so again click this plus, and now search for something such as Woo breadcrumbs. Breadcrumb is basically the we can say the navigation, how the product has been reached from the home page. If you see, this is the breadcrumb. So now we can move it as we wish. Okay, so I wish to keep the breadcrumb at the bottom. Okay, so this is how it looks right now. Next, if we compare it with our page, we can see that the next row is divided into two columns. So let's quickly build our template. Now you need to click on this plus symbol. Plus is basically a full width section, or we can say a different section we are creating right now. Whereas the green buttons over here, they belong to the uh, they belong to the blocks we are adding inside the same section. But if I click on the plus, it simply means that I am creating a separate section. Now click on this plus button, select regular, and take a two column template. On the left hand side column, we would like the images to be shown. So for that, we can select Woo images and click next. Okay. And on the right hand side, we can select the price, for example. So it could be Woo price. Okay. Just compare it with this one. Yeah. And then the description, and then the add to cart button. Okay. So after this, again click on the plus symbol, and now search for something such as description. Yeah, Woo description, followed by the add to cart option. So again go over here and click, and yeah, Woo add to cart. Okay, that's it. This is how it looks. And if anything is left, let me check. Again, this breadcrumb is there. Okay, so again you can add a breadcrumb if you wish, or you can keep it as it is. Let me add the breadcrumb because it will actually show you the category of that particular product. So what you can do is, you can again click on plus, and it is basically a breadcrumb. Woo breadcrumbs. Clear? So this is how it will look. Press save. So now the template is almost ready. We need to make some changes to the padding, the spacing, etc. You can keep it uh, as you can keep it as you wish. Okay, you can change the padding, the margins between the various sections. This is what is best about this particular Divi page builder, because it gives you the complete freedom of changing everything from the front end without a single piece of coding. Next up, if you see over here, this is the description section, but it is somewhat different from the existing sections we have used so far. This is something which is having multiple tabs. So we need some sort of a thing over here. Again, we can click on this. We can click this green button because we want it to be present inside the same section, and try to find something such as tabs, Woo tabs. So this is how the tabs appear. Next up, we can have something such as related products, because whenever you visit a particular e-commerce website, they don't show you a single product. Whenever you visit a product page, they try to keep you present on the single page, or they try to keep you uh, engaged on their page, on their website. For that, they will show you a number of related products, so that you may tend to buy another product similar to what you are looking for, right? So you can have one more section over here, and this section is nothing but a related product section. Somehow it is not visible over here right now. So what you can do is, you can simply click this green button, and you can look for something such as related products, Woo related products, and add it. It will be shown beneath. As you can see, this is a space. So right now, this is the template, how it looks, and let's save it and then check how it looks actually. Okay, so I'm saving it. It's very simple. You just go over here and click on this green save button. One more thing, whenever you're designing something, just have a look how it actually looks on a tablet or a mobile phone. So this gives you a responsive view how it looks on a tablet. Similarly, you can see how it looks on a mobile phone. So I guess it is looking pretty much uh, beautiful. So if you, so I guess this looks pretty on a phone as well as on a tab. So again, revert back. So let us give some background color to our header so that it looks as close to this as possible. So for that to happen, simply go to this gear section and go to background. You can see if I change the color over here, the background color also changes. But I'm not interested in giving some solid color to it because it simply looks boring. So what I think is we can have some background image which will look much better as compared to a single color. So simply go to background image, select any of the images from your header section or from your media file and select that. For example, I would select this. This looks nice. I can make it a little darker. How so? Let me show you. Simply go to background image blend and select an option darken. It will darken the image to certain extent. Or what you can do is you can select this overlay option and then go to this background color. Select any color. As you can see, it has turned completely black. But don't worry, you can reduce the transparency from this section. And as you can see now, it is slowly turning into what we actually desire, right? So this is looking better. Why I'm doing this? Because I would like to make these texts look better. Okay. So now select this. So now you need to change the color of these sections. So simply hover above it, go to the gear section, and then you can go to design, go to title text. From here you can change the width of the font and also the color. As you can see now it is looking much better. You can also increase the font size of it as well. Then click OK. Similarly, go to this star rating section, go to the gear, go to design and then select star rating. From here you can change the color of the particular section as well. It is bright yellow. You can change and keep it as you wish. Either yellow or this golden color, anything will look good. And then press OK. Similarly, go to the third section and here you will be able to change the formatting of this particular text also. Again, keep it semi bold, increase it slightly in size and turn it white, and that looks pretty much beautiful as compared to what we were having previously. Okay, now save it and let's refresh this page and see how it is looking. Now as you can see, it is looking much better. The only thing missing is the star rating. Why so? Because our product is not yet being reviewed. We can do so, but it has to come from a customer. Okay, being the admin, it will not have any effect. Only thing missing is we are not having that particular star rating over here. That's because we still don't have any ratings for this product. Once the ratings start to pour in, that particular section will be visible. I feel we can have a little spacing or a little padding over here. So we can do so by simply going over here in this section. Either you can go to the spacing options and then give the padding like this. Okay, same goes with the bottom padding. Or you can directly select this particular section over here and give the padding like this. That is what I find very useful in the case of Divi page builder. You can do everything by just dragging and dropping. That's really very interesting. And that's it. The heading part is done, header part is done, and our and the rest of the things remaining are these texts over here. We can give them some styling. We can go to design. We can go to price text. We can change the font over here. We can make it bold if you wish. You can change the font style. I prefer a particular font over here, which is Salsa. I have used it in my previous video also. I personally like this font. You can change and keep any font you wish. This is what I like. Then you can change the color if you wish. You can play around with the size of it. then simply go with this section. This is basically entirely depends on you how you wish to style your web page. For the video's purpose, for the sake of this video, I'm doing it for you, but you can do it as you wish. Okay, go to text, keep it black, little bigger font. Okay, similarly, this section, the color section, go to the text option, and from here you can change the color. I'm keeping the color same. Similarly, if you wish to change the color for these drop down buttons or drop down lists, go over there and select the color you wish. I would like to keep the background a little darker, for example, something like this, and the drop down menu text to be white. This will look better. Similarly, this particular section over here, I would like to keep this again matching with the drop down buttons. So go over here, keep the background like this, and now it's fine. I would like to add some rounded corners to this particular section. For that, I would need to go to little lower over here. Yeah, rounded corners. And I can set the corners to be around 25 pixels or so. Yes, you can see now it's looking better. Similarly, if this particular button needs some styling, click on that button, click on this yes, and then you can play around with the button styling. For example, the button size, the button text color. Let me check this demo website. It is having white text color, and also you can see a beautiful icon appearing when I hover above it. Same can be done over here also. So first of all, change the background color. For that, you can go to this section, go to gradient, sorry, and add two colors of your choice. Let me keep it a little pinkish in color, matching with this red color. Okay, the second color could be red. You can play around with the transparencies. Okay, it's looking fine. Now you can change the font color, button font color. So again, button text color, make it white. Now it's looking better. You can also play around with the button border. So what you can do is button border color can be made black. Again, if you see, this is again rounded. So again, border radius, this could be increased somewhere around 30 pixels or so. Yeah, this is looking fine. Now we need to add that small icon. For that, as you can see, if I am hovering my mouse above this, the icon appears on the left hand side. So I need to have some padding on the left hand side for this particular icon to appear. So for that to happen, first of all, go to the button padding section somewhere over here, button padding. Yeah, button padding. So we need to give some padding from the left, right? So this should be fine, I guess. Same way you need to give some padding from the right also, just to keep the symmetry going. Keep around 40 pixels on either side. That should be fine. Now we need that icon. So here you will see some button which will give us the option of an icon. Okay, for example, this show button icon. Okay, now we need some icon, as this is add to cart. Let's try to find any icon matching with a cart. Okay, yeah, here it is. So now I would like this to appear when I hover the mouse, right? So first of all, go over here, show icon on hover for button, and press this. So now save it, and let's see how it looks, and then we can carry on with the further designing. So this is our page. Let's refresh it. This is looking much better. Okay, the placement is on the right, but we want it on the left, so we need to make some changes. Again, go back to our editor over here. Now hover above this, go to the design section, go to button, and I guess there must be some option to switch it from left to right. Yes. Yeah, over here. So button icon placement should be on the left, and again press save. Let's go back, refresh it. Save it first, I forgot to save it, and then refresh the page. And as you can see, the icon is now on the left hand side. As this is a simple product, so we don't have any option to select the size, etc. Let's go back and check the same with this shoes. So as you can see, the shoes are having multiple options. So let me select one option, red, and the size could be 10. So I immediately get the image for a red shoe over here, and now add to cart. So this is looking much better and very much similar to what we are having right now over here. The only thing is we need this particular thing to be in any font other than this, because it's not looking that good. So we again go back here, select this, go to design, text, and we can give some color to it. We can increase the size, we can make it semi bold. It will look good. Okay. And then I feel there needs to be some sort of padding because it's looking too congested. So add a little padding to it. It's very simple. Simply uh, move your mouse cursor over here, and you will see the option of giving some padding like this. Just drag it. Same goes with this. Just drag it a little bit and save it. Now let's see how it looks. Now this looks brilliant, right? Only thing remaining is the ratings, because we can't see the rating yet, because no one has yet given rating for this product. Once the ratings are registered, they will be shown on top. So this is how the single page product looks like. We need to make certain changes here also to make this look similar to this. So what we can do is again go back to the theme builder. Now select this particular section, go to design. What you can do is you can give some borders to it. First of all, start with giving them a rounded border. Okay, first of all, start with first of all yeah, select this black gear over here. First of all, start with giving it some rounded borders, some curved borders. Yeah, it will look really nice. Keep it around 20 pixels or so. Yes, it looks fine. Give some color to the borders if you wish. You can give the border black color or red color, whatever you wish. You can give some shadow to it. For example, this or this looks better. Okay, you can increase the border width by 1 or 2 pixels over here. As you can see, the border width is 1 pixel only. You can make it 2 pixels. Again, you can change these internal settings, the internal text over here. You can keep them black or black only, but a little bolder. Okay, sorry, this is the background color. You need to go to body text and then go to this section, keep them black. Okay, you can change the font width. You can We need to go to the for example, tab text, yeah, and then you can increase the font size, etc. from here. Correct. You need to go to this bold section. You need to change the font. I prefer the salsa font. Okay, and when you hover above it, the font will look something different, right? For example, active and inactive both are there. So the inactive tabs are these tabs. You can change the colors like this, but I would like to keep it as it is. I would like to change only the active tab as bold, and I will keep the inactive tabs as uh, regular sized fonts. Okay, then you can save it. Save this and just see how it looks. And I guess this looks much better than what it used to look previously. The additional information is colors available red and black, sizes available 9, 10, 11, and this is the size of the product. So this is looking much better as compared to what we were having previously. Correct? So this is pretty good. As you can see, as I have not selected any of the options, this particular add to cart button is inactive. That is very much important for validation purpose. Again, select one option and now it appears. Clear? So this is how our single page can be designed with the use of this with the use of this Divi visual builder. So in the same fashion, we can design our shop page also. The shop page is nothing but this page. If we compare this with the shop page I'm having in the demo website, it's almost similar. The only thing is we are not having this sidebar over here. We are not having the sidebar over here, and we are having a pretty good header image on top and this small section and footer on the demo website. So we are going to replicate the same thing with our website that we are building over here, and we'll try to build it and we'll try to design it as close to the demo website as possible. So for that to happen, what we need to do is, again, we need to go back to our Divi theme builder, and we need to add one template. This time the template will be a shop template. So search for something like shop. Yes, this is the page I'm looking for. Again, go to add custom body, build custom body from scratch. That is start building. Start with the header first. This time the header will simply have one image on top, because as you can see there is nothing over here. So I can start building the image. Simply go to this gear icon, go to background and set one image. I would try and select a dark background image over here, for example this one, and set it. This is exactly the same I was looking for. As you can see, the same image is over here, so we don't need any sort of editing on this. So it's exactly same. Next, what I want is this particular module. This module is displaying all the items that I'm having in my website, that is in my shop. So all the products will be shown over here in this particular section. Let me show you how we can do so. So for displaying all the products that you are having on your listing, on your website listing or in your website shop, what you can do is you can simply first of all add one section, go to regular, single row, and then search something such as shop. When you add this, it will automatically show all the products that are on sale or which you actually sell on your website. So over here, depending upon the number of products you have, you can simply type in the number over here, and that many products will be shown over here in this shop section. You can change the layout, you can make it 2-column, 3-column. Right now I'm having only 2 products, so I would stick with a 2-column setting to make it look bigger. But if it is looking too much in size, you can reduce it and make it 3 columns only. So this looks better, and then you can save it. So we are done with this section. The only section remaining in this particular shop page is this particular newsletter section. So what you can do is you need to first of all log into a website which is called as Mailchimp, and Mailchimp is a service provider which allows you to keep a listing of all the subscribers in your web page, and you can send mails to all of them at once using the mailing list. So it's like basically creating a subscribers list and sending them emails at some regular intervals or some offers or some coupons. You can do that with the help of this Mailchimp. So you need to create your free account over there. Go to settings, go to account, and then go to extras. You will see API keys. The thing you need to do is you need to copy your API key over here, keep it handy, and now go back to your designer. What you need to do is first of all check how this particular template should look like. What you need to do is you need to add a section over here using this blue button. Go to regular, make it a single road section, and try to search something such as email opt-in. Yeah, so email opt-in looks like this. Now these are by default, but I don't need these many columns over there. So what you can do is first of all get rid of this extra text. Okay, it looks too bulky. Go to design, go to fields, sorry, go to content, go to fields, and I don't need the first name, I don't need last name, and email is more than enough for me. Okay, and press this green tick button. So as you can see, this is taking shape. It's looking somewhat like this, but again there is an image on the left hand side, and this is the mailing section on the right hand side. So to make this look like this, we need to do some changes. Go to the settings, go to layout, and then select body on top, form on bottom. Now it looks somewhat like this. The only thing missing is the padding. So first of all I would get rid of the extra color that is not needed. So first of all, I would go to the design section. I would firstly change the color of the text. I would keep them black, otherwise it would be not visible properly. Similarly, I can change the body text also. Body text also can be set to black. Now this button can also be changed. The button is already fine, I guess. The button text can be made white like this, and the button background can be made black. So it looks prominent, it looks better. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to add padding to this section, padding from the left hand side, so that we can accommodate the image over there. So now what we need to do is simply need to go to design, go to spacing, and add some left padding. Okay, you can keep on increasing the padding from here, or you can slide it like this. I guess around 240 pixels would be fine. Let's check. Okay, no, sorry, 420 pixels. Still we need some more pixels, so let's go with 480. I guess that should be fine. So I would keep it to 475, I suppose. Yeah, 475 looks good. Now you can get rid of this background color. So go to content, go to background, and make it transparent. Now it looks better. Now we need to add a border to it so that it looks prominent. So again, go to design, go to border, select the border width as 1 or 2 pixel, however you wish. This looks nice. And then set the color. I will keep it simple. I will keep it black. Now what you can do is you can go to content and add a background image, something like this. I already have that image downloaded from unsplash.com, and there are many other websites such as pexels.com, pixabay.com. You can select copyright free images from there. I have this image over here, somewhere over here. Yeah, this is the image. Upload this image, and I guess this is looking really nice. The only thing left is the email text box should be given a border. So go there, go to design, go to fields, select this particular field. I guess this is a field. Border width should be 1, and I can make it 2 also. Now this is looking really better. So as you can see, it is taking shape and it is looking somewhat like this. Only one more thing I can do is I can give some slight uh, color to this entire section, so as to make it separate from the previous section. Just go to the border, add one slight grayish looking shade just to separate the two sections, and I guess this is looking better now. It was missing in the previous demo website. I actually keep on making these websites, and every single time I actually end up making a slightly better version of the previous website. So this is how it is looking right now, and I guess this is looking fine. I can add a little padding over here. Yeah, now this is looking fine. So now you can save it, go to this section and save it. Now let's see how it is actually looking. You simply need to copy this. Let's go to the incognito window and then paste it and see how it is looking. Go to the shop page, and this is what we were designing. I guess I forgot to save it. Let's go back. Save changes. Yeah, I forgot to save this. This is very important. You need to go to the library or again and again save it. And here it is. It is looking very good. The only thing is I have not added the Mailchimp API over here, which we had copied, if you remember. So we need to go back again, copy this particular API, go back to this thing which we're designing, the header, go back to this shop page that we were designing, select this section, and there should be an option to add the API. If I'm not wrong, yeah, email account. The email account is select one email account over here, add one name. My name is Sridhar, and the API key that I had copied, you can add it over here and submit. Once you submit it, it should be visible over here. Select that and press this green tick button. Now save this template, go back, all changes saved. This should be visible, and now let's refresh this page. It should be visible now. And as you can see, this is visible. So the only linking part was missing. The same is happening over here. The ratings part is missing. Once we receive ratings, we will be able to see that star rating on top. So I guess we have completed the shop page as well as the single product page. Now the only thing left is the home page and the footer section. So let's get started with designing the home page. So we have our home page and the footer left. So what exactly is present in the home page? It's basically a hero section to begin with. Then few categories over here, full sized, full width categories. Then few icons. Then our best selling products, our featured products, and then the same newsletter section. If you remember, we have already created this newsletter section. So we simply need to import the same settings back and we will get the same output. The footer section is pending. We need to create it after we are done with our homepage section. Before we begin creating the homepage, the very first thing I would like to do is again kindly go back to the shop section and do one thing. We have already made the newsletter section, so kindly save it so that we can use it later on. So what you can do is you simply need to select this entire section and select this option, save section to library. Give it a name. I would like to give it a name such as newsletter template, and make this item a global item and then save to the library. So now you can reuse this particular section again and again, the more number of times you wish. The green indicates that this is global. Save and exit. And now we need to start making our home page. So for that purpose, the very first thing you need to do is go to your dashboard and then hover to pages, add a new page. Give it any title you wish, for example, home, and publish the page. It's that simple. After publishing the page, just view the page how it looks. This is how it looks. But as you can see, it is having certain things over here. ecommerce.learnityourway /index.php/home 2. So what you can do is you simply need to go to your dashboard and go to the settings, go to permalinks. This is the very first thing you need to do. The custom structure is like this. As you can see, ecommerce.learnityourway.com/index.php/year, month, etc. etc. We don't want this long URL. So what you can do is you can select this post name category and then save the page. Now if you go to your home page, this is what it looks. But still we are having something to take care of. As you can see, when I click on home page, it is pointing to this page. But when I am simply visiting my website, it is pointing to this page. Actually, the home page should be visible when I directly go to my website, that is ecommerce.learnityourway. When I press this, this is where the home page should load. But ideally, that is being located over here. So what we need to do is we need to go to our settings, go to reading, and then you have to select the page you have just now created as your home page. So go to a static page, select a home page and click this home, because this is the page that we have just now created, and save the changes. Now go back and refresh the page and this should load. So even if you click home, there won't be any change in the URL, as you can see on top. This is what we call as a slug. If I write something just after it, it becomes the slug of that website. So for example, all these options you see over here, these are slugs of that website. So we don't want that, because if the user visits my website, he should visit only this much, and he should not be forced to remember each and every slug. So that is how it looks. Now we need to redesign this page. For that, what you can do is you can simply go to enable visual builder from here, or you can go to pages and you can edit with Divi. Both will have the same impact. This is how your web page will load, and now you need to start from scratch, that is start building from scratch. Now what we need is we need our first section, the hero section, to be of full width. So we need to select this, click this blue button over here and select a full width section. Okay, and then we need a full width header. So select that. It goes something like this. We don't want this particular section over here. So what we can do is we can simply click these three dots, go to the bottom and select this section, wireframe view. And now you can see there is one section over here. Delete that section and come back over here. Now, as you can see in the demo website, we are having this beautiful picture in the background. So what we can do is we can simply select this black gear option, go to the background and select the image which you wish. For example, in this case, I will be selecting this particular image and press OK. Now you can see that the image is not looking exactly how it should look like. So what I would do is I will again go to the settings section, go to the background options, and first of all, background image size should be set as actual size, and then the background image position could be top center. And then you can see that we need some padding from the top and some padding from the bottom. We can do so by going into the spacing options. We can add some padding from top like this. Similarly, we can add some padding in the bottom. It actually depends how much size, how much padding you need, and according to your requirements, you can add that much padding bits over here, padding pixels over here. So this is how it looks. Now we need to play around with the font over here. So let me copy this from here and let me paste it. First of all, let me go to this section and let me paste it over here. Then go to design, go to title text. First of all, it is heading 1. I will change it to a salsa font. It is bold and I will increase the font size. Okay, I will keep it like this. Similarly, I will go back over here. I will copy this text, that is new arrivals. I will go here in the content section, go to text. In the subtitle, in the text section, I will be placing this. Let me remove this text section and let me play around with the subtitle section and see how it looks. Now this is the subtitle. Go to design, go to subtitle text. You can keep any font. Let me select this font, okay, or you can stick with the same font, that is salsa, okay. And you can change the size of it also. You can give some padding, letter spacing, line height you can give so that there is a gap between the two words over here, okay. And this is how you can add certain formatting to it. Now I want some shadow behind this particular heading, like you can see over here, a slight faint shadow. So what I can do is I can again go to design, go to this title text, and there is an option of text shadow. I will be selecting either this or this. There are multiple options that based upon your direction you can select the various shadows. So I have selected this, and there are various options where you can move the shadow to the horizontal plane or the vertical plane, wherever you wish. You can also add a color to the shadow, something like this, something like this. So it depends on you. I will keep it black. Now it actually gives a little bit of what you can say weight to your heading. It is looking pretty good right now. As compared to this, it is looking much better, right? So these small things actually improve your website a lot. Next, one more thing left is the button. The button is transparent, having white borders, and it is having rounded corners. So everything else is same. I simply need to change the rounded corners over here. So go to the button section over here, button 1, and click this and add some radius. That is, button radius must be here somewhere. Border radius, yeah. So you can add some border radius to it, and now it is looking much better. Now you need to add the link also. So you need to add the button link. Let me go to content. Let me go to text. Button link is over here. A button is over here. Click here. This is the text that is visible on top of the button. In the links section, you need to provide the link. So I would like to give the link of the shop section. So copy that link over here and paste it and save it. So we are done with the first section, that is the hero section. So right now, if you see, if I move my mouse, the image is also moving. But if you want your image to be constant, there is one setting that you can do over here. It's entirely up to you. I'm just showing you. Then you can decide whether you would like to go with that or not. Go to the background and use this option, parallax effect. So if I select this, now you can see the image is constant, the text is moving. So these are various things, minute things that you can play around with. I uh, I prefer the parallax to be kept off. It's just personal opinion. It's just personal choice. It can vary accordingly. So we are done with the first section. Let's see how the second section should look like. This is a second section. Over here, what we are doing is we are showing the categories of products that we have in our store. In our case, we have right now added only two products. Let me quickly add one more product and then we can come back to it. Let me quickly go to the products. I can duplicate this product and give a name, for example, bags. Okay, and over here I can create a category such as duffel bags. And this would be, I don't need this image, I would delete this. This would be a variable product which will be having two variations. That is, first of all, it would be black in color. That is only color, only one variation. In fact, the color is red and black, only one attribute. And then save attributes, go to variations, add variation. Red, the red color will be the, sorry, I don't have a red bag. So let me make a change over here. I have gray bag and black bags. So in the color section, you can select gray as the option and black as the option. Save the attributes, go to variations, select gray, save changes, go here, select the image. Okay. Similarly, save it. You can add one more variation over here. This would be black color. Go there, select the black image, set variation. The price is pending. You can set the price of this black one as 1,000 rupees. It's not on sale. Similarly, the gray one is costlier. It could be 1,100, and I'm not putting it on sale. Save the changes, and I guess this category is still left. Publish it. You need the images over here. I guess images need to be changed. Remove the product image and remove these images also. So I need the images of the bags. So this one and this one could be selected. I don't need these t-shirt images. Set a product image. The product image could be this. And then update it. This is how your bags page will look like. Okay, so this is the third product. You can choose an option, the price will be shown. You can choose an option, the price will be shown. Let me do a slight change. Instead of bags over here, let me write duffel bags and then update it. Now let me see if it has updated or not. Yes, you can see duffel bags, duffel bags, duffel bags. So this was just added to maintain a symmetry over here so that we can add three products to display over here, right? So what we need to do is again go back to this header section and add a complete section over here. For example, click on this plus button, go to regular, and we need three columns over here. There is one option called as call to action. Just search for it and add it over here. Now we are going to start with this first column. You can simply go to this dummy website over here and copy the contents from here. You can simply uh, copy this, go back here and paste it. It's 20% off on shoes. You can reduce the overall content over here. And next up is we need a button. As you can see, we are having a button over here. So we already have a button, but we don't have the link of it yet. So what we can do is we can simply go to our shop page and copy this. We want our first section to be on shoes, so copy this link, that is copy link address, and paste it over here. As soon as you paste the link, the button will be created. The second thing we want is we want to change the heading size, the content size, etc. So go to design, go to title text, select the heading as H1. The heading, the font could be salsa, and it could be bold. We can increase the font size somewhere around this. Okay, and next we can add some shadow to it, like we have already seen in the header section. Okay, so we have added the shadow, and you can give some tint color. For example, over here, as you can see, there is some red tint. So what I can do is I will give some red shadow to that. And next up, we need to change the background. So for that, we will go to the content, go to background, and instead of this, we will be adding an image. So the image could be added from this section. Go to the image section and select any one image. I would select this, and this will look like it is, and this is how it will look as the background image. So you can do some changes. You can fit. You can use the actual size. You can cover it, you can keep it top center, whatever you wish. Okay, and next thing is you need to use some sort of overlay so that we can add that reddish tint over there. Add a background color. Now instead of this overlay, what we can do is we will be doing something else. Let me show you what I actually want to do. First of all, get rid of this, go to the color, go to the image, click on this background image blend, and go with multiply, and then go back again and select any one color, for example red. As you can see, it will be only in the shade of red, and we can change the transparency accordingly. Now it is looking much better. So this is how we can add only a single shade, but it will occupy all the white spaces and turn them into red. As you can see, a reddish tint will be there. So now we can add a little padding to it. Go to design, go to spacing, you can add some top padding, you can add some bottom padding of your choice. Okay, and now this is looking better. If you compare it with this, there is a huge difference because all of these boxes are occupying the complete width. We'll look into that also, but first of all, let me complete all these boxes first. This is the first box. What you can do is to avoid doing the repetitive work again and again, you can simply copy this module, right click, and copy this module, right click and copy module, again go back on top of this black arrow, right click and paste module. Do the same thing over here, right click and paste module. Now just check the tint and the various changes that you need to make. Now the second box is all about bags, so I will write bags over here, then go back to this section. First of all, keep on saving your work in between. Okay, go back to the section and go to background, select any background image of your choice. Well, now we need bags, so select any one particular bag. I will keep this. Now we want a tint of black or gray shade over there. First of all, let me align this. Okay, this is looking nice. Now go to this section and go to this color section and give it a tint of black or gray, whatever you wish. Okay, yeah, this is looking fine. Now save it. Similarly, for this, you can give a shade of blue, and this is all about t-shirts. One thing we forgot is the shadow. As we are giving a tint of black, you can stick with a shadow of black also. That would actually match with the content. So go over here and give a tint of black. Now it is looking good. Same with this. You need to change the content. You need to change the background. The background image could be of a t-shirt because we're talking about t-shirts. The tint color can be bluish in shade, so you can go with this bluish or purplish, whatever you wish, and then something like this. It is looking nice. The only thing is the tint. of the of the text over there. So go to title text and go to the shadow section and add a tint of purple. And this is looking much better. Now the only thing left is to make it full width. So to do that, go to this row, click on row settings, click on design, go to sizing, select this button, toggle this button, use custom gutter width and make it 1. So now you can see the gaps in between the boxes have been reduced, but still it is not full width. So to make it full width, what you can do is you can keep on playing with these sliders over here. You can make it 100% and then move this slider. So as you can see, it is now occupying the full width, and now the height is remaining. So what you can do is you can simply play around with the padding over here. You can reduce the padding. You can simply reduce the padding of the entire section like this, and now it will take the 100% space, but still it is uh, not looking exactly same as this because we want the padding of the individual boxes also to be increased, so we can do so like this. So you can do it manually, or you can go inside the sections. For example, you can go inside the settings, go to design, go to spacing, and then check how much padding we have given. I can stick to 100 pixels throughout, so it will be 100 pixel top and 100 pixel bottom. The same settings can be applied over here. Go to design, go to spacing, go to padding, and we can stick with 100 pixels throughout. That will keep all the size of all the three boxes constant. Again, go here, go to design, go to spacing, and keep it 100 constant. I forgot that bottom padding. So go to spacing and add 100 throughout, 100 pixel here and 100 pixel here, right? And save. So now it is looking much better and almost similar to this. Clear, you can again play around with the text sizes. Let me increase the text size, or we can say the font size, title text. You can play around with them as you wish. Now it is looking good. It is 47 pixels. So as you see, whenever I'm increasing the text, the box size is increasing. So it will automatically, or we can say dynamically, adjust itself according to the size of the box. So again, go to text. That's why I asked you to remember this particular font size, because we have to keep it same here also. Then only it will look uniform. Otherwise, there might be slight here and there in terms of the size or width of the box. Again, go to title text and keep it 47 pixels, and that's it. So here is how the second section will look like. Again, save your work. We don't want to lose your work, right? So this is how the second section will look like. Now let's talk about the third section. The third section is a very attractive looking section. White and red color looks really brilliant. What you can do is you can have this icon box over here. Again, we need some sort of call to action. So again, go back over here. It is occupying a lot of space over here, but why? I guess I have by mistake change the size of the entire section. Let me go back. Let me go to sizing. Yeah, the max height. Okay, I can reduce this height. Yeah, now it is looking nice. Fine. Now it is fine. So now I need to go back and click this blue button and select this regular. And I want three sections. Okay, so three rows in fact. So now what I can do is I can add something such as what we call as icon. Now I can add something like a blurb. Blurb is basically used to insert icons, okay, along with text also. So this is the first blurb. What I want to do is I would like that to look like this: fast delivery, easy payment, and 24/7 support. So what I can do is I will first of all add the text over here. That is fast delivery, okay, and then I can opt out this text, or let me keep some 2 or 3 lines only. Then go to design, go to text, add the design, add the font size, etc., whatever you wish like. Make some customizations according to you. It's entirely up to you. Go to the color section. You can give some color to it. I will stick with this red color. And about this subtitle, or you can say the body text, you can keep it black so that it will look better on top of white background. Now we need to play around with this icon text. So click on this image and icon and select some icon from here. For example, this is the icon. Go to this particular section, content, and add an icon first. So this is all about images. I don't want image, I want an icon. So I will toggle this to yes and select any one of the icons. Now the first one is fast delivery, so I can select for this cart option. Okay, and then I can design the icon. I can give some color to the icon, for example this red color. And now I can I can simply place the text in the center. It will look much better. So what I can do is I will go to the title text and align it to the center. Now this is looking much better. Click OK. Now if you compare this with this, it's having some dividers over here. But how to add those dividers? It's really very simple. You simply need to come back here, select this particular box, go to design, add one border, that is a rightmost border. So basically it's all about applying your presence of mind and play around with things. If one particular option is not available, you can simply go with an alternative for that. So you can give a right border over here, you can increase the width, and now you can see the border appears, or the divider appears. Similarly, you can give some sizing or some padding to it so that it will look much better. So go to spacing, add some right border, right padding, so that this particular text will look much better. I will stick with 30 pixels of padding and press save. Similarly, you can copy this particular blurb over here. Go to this, right click, copy module, come here and paste module. Same thing over here, paste module. Now what you can do is again go over here. First of all, I can find that the padding from the left is too much, from the right it is 30 pixels. So what I can do is I will go to design, go to spacing, and from the left also I will be adding 30 pixels, and that will make things even. And I will go to this design, I will go to this spacing option, and I will reduce the padding to 0 pixels. So now it is looking much better. So what I can do is I will first of all change the titles over here. The title was I guess the title was the title was I guess easy payment options. So I will simply write it over here. I'll first of all go inside this blurb and make the changes over here. Now as it's talking about payment options, I should give an icon similar to that. So I can give any currency symbol. The most common one would be dollars. So I will go back to content, image and icon, and search for a dollar icon over here. Let's see where it is. Here it is, a dollar sign, and press save changes. The same thing for this. It is I guess 24/7 support. So make the corresponding changes. It is 24/7 support, and the changes would be in terms of the icons. Icon could be a earphone, headphone, or a phone, whatever you find suitable, you can use that. I will be using this. It is looking much better, and that is what I have used in the section also, in the demo section also. Now there is no right padding, right border for this particular section, so I would go there and remove that right border from this particular section. I will omit that, and I will only keep a left border, or I will have no border at all. So what you can do is you can reduce the pixel width. I don't want any border at all, so it would be 0 pixels. What I can do is I don't want this right border. So I will go to the design section, go to borders, and I will remove the borders altogether. Okay, and save it. Now this is how it will look like. So let's start working on our fourth section. That is this bestsellers section. So what we need to do is we need to simply add one section over here, a regular section, add one row, and try to find something such as call to action. And this is the call to action section. We need only the heading part, so we don't need the button over here, and we don't need the text also. So get rid of these things. Also, we don't need the background. The very first thing is we need the title text to be H1. We need it to be black in color or red, whatever you wish. Make it center aligned, make it bold, and according to your font, you can make some changes. And hence, the content can now be turned into white. Okay, or we can say transparent. That's it. So this is our heading for the fourth section. Now we need to add the heading, that is our best sellers over here. So go inside this section and write our best sellers. Okay. You can increase the font size a little bit. I guess 40 pixels would be fine. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to add a section that is what we call as a shop section. So click on this add new row and look out for something called as shop. Once you add something like this shop, it is quite similar to what we had over here, but the only change is we need to sort only the best selling products. Okay, and we have only three columns, three products, so we can stick with three columns to make it look better. Now this is how it looks. Now we would like to make this look somewhat like this. So for that, what we can do is we simply need to go to the settings, go to design, go to image, and then we can add some round corners to the images. Yeah, this will look better. Around 20 pixels or so. Give some width to the border. This is looking nice. You can give some color or you can give some shadow to the boxes. Something like this. Okay. You can change the color of the shadows. Yeah, that is also looking nice. You can reduce it, increase it as per your convenience, as per your wish. Second thing, we can play around with the titles. We can first of all make it center aligned, make it red in color, make it bold or semi bold, whatever you wish. Bold is fine, and increase the font size. Same goes with this price tag. Again, you can keep it center aligned, you can make it black only, and increase the font size a little bit. And that's it. Save this section, and I guess this section is done. The only thing is we would like to make the two sections separate by adding a slight background color to it, as we have already seen earlier also. So add a very faint gray color, and this will separate the two sections from each other. You can also remove the excess padding over here by simply scrolling it up. And now this is looking much better. Okay, first thing is save this section, reduce the padding. It is looking much better now. Okay, fine. So we are done with these four sections. The next section is all about our featured products. So what you can do is, it is quite similar to this. What you can do is you need to copy this particular section, come over here, and you can paste the section. As you can see, this is quite similar. Instead of our best sellers, we will now be working about, towards our featured products, right? So what you can do is you can change this setting first of all. Go inside this call to action button and change it to our featured products. Then select this particular row over here, this particular row, and then select this particular shop module. Go inside shop module. Instead of best selling products, now we would like to show our featured products. The output will not show any products initially. Don't worry, just save it. Change the background color to again white. Okay, so now we can distinguish between the various sections over here. And now we should look into it why the images or why the products are not shown. It has got a reason for that. Just go to your dashboard and go to your products page. Now, as you can see, there is a star mark over here. So whichever products you mark with a star, that will be your featured product. And now if you go back and refresh this page, first of all, restore it. If you refresh this page, you can see that now the featured products are displayed. So whatever product you mark as a star, those are your top rated products or the featured products which you wish to sell. Now we have almost come to an end of this homepage. The only thing remaining is this particular section, the newsletter section. But as we know that we have already designed this section and saved it in our library, the work is getting reduced over here. What you need to do is you simply need to click on this plus button and add from library. As you already have this newsletter template with you, simply click on it and it will be imported. Fine. So we are done with almost all the sections. Now only thing left is the footer section. If I'm not wrong, yeah. We need to construct our footer. It's very simple. We need to go back to our main dashboard now and go to the Divi theme builder. And once you're inside the Divi theme builder, you simply need to select this option, add global footer, and build global footer. So you have to start building it from scratch. I want the footer to be a 4-column value. So this is how the footer will look like. The first thing you want is the logo followed by some text, then the contact details, then some useful links, and again the newsletter. So let me copy this text. For creating this, you need to add a text module. It's very simple. Just add the text over here that you have just now copied, and you can add some media. The media could be your logo. So in this case, you can use this logo. Okay, the lorem ipsum thing is over here. Yeah. So now it's fine. It's the logo followed by the text. Save it. Simple. Similarly, the second section, the second column is all about some contact details. So again, click on that. Go to text. Again, pick it up and make some changes accordingly. For example, over here, you can write contact, make it bold. You can also change the color, everything from here. For example, red. Okay. And next, you can again change the color to black. What you want to do is you want this to be in bold and the other text in simple text. So what you can see, what you can do is you can simply add your contact details over here, and that's it. Next section is your useful links section. So what you will do is, as you can see, there we are having the useful links over here. So it's very simple. Go back to this footer builder and again add text. You can write useful links on top, like you have written for the contact section. You can write useful links. Select it, make it bold, make it header 1 or header 2 for that matter. Header 3. Header 3 would be looking good. And give it a color such as red. The same you can do with this also. You can make it header 3. It will look good. Okay, fine. And now the useful links. So links are basically, you need to add the links from your website. So first of all, what you can do is you can go to your website. You can add the links for these pages, for example, the t-shirts. So what you can do is you can go to the shop section. In the shop section, you can go to the duffel bag section, copy the link and go back over here. for example, bags. And now select this, go to this option, that is add a link, and paste the link over here. The title should be bags. Same way you can do it for shoes. So kindly write shoes over here, select this link, go to this URL, and paste the URL. Instead of bags, it will be shoes this time, and write shoes. Repeat the same process for the next set of products, that is you're having the next product as t-shirts, so you can write t-shirts over here. Again select this, go to the URL, paste it, and instead of bags it will be t-shirts this time, and again you can give a heading as t-shirts, and that's it. So the third section is also done. What you can do is you can add a little bit of spacing over here. Now it will look balanced. The last section is all about the newsletter section. So we already know how to add a newsletter section. Simply go for mail opt-in, email opt-in, drop it over here. We don't need the extra things. So go to content, go to this section fields, and remove the name and last name field. We don't want this also. We want the title to be in black color, so go to title text, go to H1 or H3 for that matter, because everything else is in H3, and select black color. Okay, you can give some padding if you wish. We would like to give some border to these boxes, so go to border width of 2 pixel. Okay, it is giving border to this. I want border to this particular field section, so let me give some border to this. Border width of 2 pixels. Okay, and then the button size. I want the button to be black in color, so go to button, go to custom styling, CSS. Button text color will be white, button background will be black, and I don't want this background blue color, so I would like to get rid of it. Go to background and remove this. Fine. So one thing left is I would like the padding for this particular section to be as less as possible, or as closer to 0 as possible. So go to spacing, and I don't want the top padding. Now it is looking good. Go to design. The title can be made bolder. So what I can do is, instead of regular, I will be selecting bold, and I can keep it in red color, or this particular color over here, the red one. Yeah. Now it is looking good, I guess. So this is done. The only thing left is go to this module and give the email address, email account as this, what we had done previously. Now the only thing left in this footer is this copyright information section that you must be knowing about. For example, this particular section. So what you can do is you can simply copy the information from here, copy it, and click a new section, create a new section, click on this regular one row section, and add a text module over there. We want the background to be black, so what you can do is you can select this option and the background of this entire section to be black, right? Similarly, we can have this text in white. So first of all, paste the text that you have copied over here, all the copyright information, paste it, and you need this to be white in color. Go to text, go to white, and I guess the size is perfect. Similarly, the design for the link also can be given somewhere, I guess. Yeah, I guess that is done. The link also is present over here. Simply copy the link, that is, this is the link. Copy it and paste it. So when I click on this link, this particular website should open. And now reduce the size and the padding of this particular footer section. Again select it and make it center aligned so it would look nice. And that's it. Save this particular footer over here. Go back, all the changes have been saved. So now if you reload this page, the footer should look like this. I suppose this is looking brilliant and our website is complete. If you want to check, just click on any of the pages. For example, shop, you will see this is the shop section with the newsletters over there. If you go inside of a particular product, you will see that particular product over here. The price is being displayed. The color options are available. The add to cart. The only thing that is left is the menu. So I would show you how to design the menu, and then I would give a quick demo of how we can make a purchase on this website, how the payment gateways look, etc. Okay, so first of all, go to the dashboard, go to appearance and menus. Now you need to create a menu, so I would name it as main menu and create the menu. Now what you need to do is you need this menu to be your primary menu. Add all the pages which you wish. For example, click on view all. The first page should be the home. Second could be my account. Then the shop page. And I guess your logout. And that's it. Add all these pages on the menu and save the menu. Now we need to design how the menu would look like. So first of all, again, go to the web page and see whether the menus have been displayed or not. As you can see, this is the menu. It is looking pretty good, but we would like to see what are the various options in which we can design our menu. So go to the theme customizer and go inside this header and navigation and select this primary menu bar. The menu height could be reduced, as I had already pointed out earlier. The menu height could be reduced. Go back and go to the menus over here. These are the menu options, right? Now we can choose various menu styles. For example, over here there is an option of header format, centered inline logo. Select that, it looks really good, and publish the page. Now go back to your page and see how your website looks like. So this is how your website looks like. If you compare this with the demo website, it is exactly the same website we are having in front of us. You can see each and every section. We have created each and every section from scratch. In fact, we have added some more detailing and made the website look much better than the existing website over here. Okay, so this is how our website looks like. We have the finished product with us. The only thing that is remaining is a demo of how we can purchase any items. So simply open this in the incognito window. Go to the shop. Select any particular product. For example, in this case, shoes. Choose the options of color and size. Place the order. Add to cart. And now you can see that the add to cart, whatever you have added to the cart is being displayed over here. And then as you can see, there is something which needs correction over here. This particular page is having sidebars. I want it to be full width. So for that, what we can do is we can go back to our pages section, go to cart, go to edit, and simply replace this right sidebar to no sidebar and update the page. Now go back here and refresh this. Now you can see that the cart is now visible in full width, 100% width. Now let us check. The subtotal is 650 rupees. Size is 10. Red color shoes. Shipping cost is 50 rupees, so it becomes 700, along with 5% GST. That makes the total to be 735. Now let's proceed to checkout. As we have added the payment gateways over here, it is first of all through Razorpay and second through Stripe. So let's check with Stripe because we have enabled the test mode over here. Enter any card value. These are the demo cards. Okay. Enter any month, for example 12/24, the expiry date, and enter any 3-digit number as the test CVC. So now place the order. Once you place the order, an order number will be generated, and that should reflect in the WooCommerce dashboard. So as you can see, thank you, your order has been received. Order number is 195, and these are the various shipping details and additional informations regarding this particular order. The payment was done through credit card and Stripe. Now if we go back to the dashboard over here, WooCommerce, you can see that the particular sale is being shown over here. This is the particular product that is just now being sold, 650 rupees worth. You can click on this customers and you will come to know who has purchased this particular product on what date. And if you click on this orders, you will come to know the entire details of this order. It is the particular status of this order and what is the total amount the customer has paid. So these are the order details. The customer had used a Stripe payment over here. This is the IP address of the customer, paid on January 3rd, paid through Stripe credit card at so and so time. This is the billing address. This is the shipping address over here, and the particular product, red 10 number shoes. So you will come to know what was the amount deducted from the customer. As you can see, 650 rupees was the item cost, shipping rupees 50, 5% GST, it adds to 735, out of which 26 rupees was deducted as the Stripe fee. As you can see, this is the Stripe fee. Stripe takes this much amount from you. As I had already explained, that Stripe and Razorpay will charge something from you for providing the service, and this is what Stripe pays you, 708.99. So this is all about this particular website we are having in front of us. We can do n number of tasks using this website. We can place our orders, we can place our products for sale, we can have n number of products in this section. The customers can freely check out all the products available on my website. The transactions which happen on this website is 100% secured using the SSL encryption over here, and everything can be tracked, orders can be tracked, the status updates can be sent to the customers as and when needed. I hope this tutorial was informative enough and you are going to definitely try designing certain websites in the future for yourself or for your clients. If you have any comments, any suggestions for me, kindly drop them in the comment section. These sort of videos take a lot of efforts to make. 3 to 4 days are being invested in creating the content, then creating some demo websites for you, and then using all those demo websites as reference and recreating the entire thing again and again. So it takes a lot of effort. So a sweet gesture from your side in the form of likes, comments, and shares would be really appreciated. And also visit my website if you feel like there are n number of contents for you. And if you want this particular website to be designed for you at a very competitive rate, do let me know in the comment section. I would be glad to do so for you. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned. Do check out my other videos also, and stay connected. Thanks a lot.